Hi, this is Tim of the 1916 Company. Welcome and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email us, Team Mosso at the1916company.com for purchase, pricing, and availability questions concerning this watch. Today, we're discussing a model launched back in 2015 from Parmigiani Fleurier. This is the Tonda 1950 Tourbillon with a mother-of-pearl dial, a set bezel featuring diamonds, and a flying tourbillon. It is an incredibly attractive 40.2 millimeter diameter luxury watch in white gold. So 40.2 millimeters in diameter, 9.4 thick as I measure it, and from lug tip to lug tip, 47 millimeters. The strap is a 22 millimeter spacing, and because this is Parmigiani Fleurier and Hermes is a stakeholder in the company, we have an exquisitely buttery Hermes leather strap. You could see calfskin on the bottom, large rectangular scale alligator on the top. It feels incredible on the wrist. My wrist is 16 centimeters in circumference. And unlike a lot of straps that need to be broken in before they become soft and pliant, this one's flexible right out of the gate. And you can see how well it fits on a 16 centimeter circumference wrist. You could wear this on a wrist as small as 14 centimeters circumference. A big part of the fit is the lug profile. You can see these teardrops are dramatically cambered and they wrap around the wrist for a really good small wrist aesthetic. Plus it's low, it's flat, and it'll easily slide underneath the dress cuff. And that is a big part of what makes this special. The flying tourbillon movement is only 3.4 millimeters thick, and the whole watch just 9.4 as I measure it. About that strap again, you could see large rectangular scale, symmetrical scale alligator leather, always a very expensive cut of the beast, white stitching, matte finish, sheer cut edge with lacquering to add some refinement, and then on the bottom, buttery soft Hermes leather. You could see in outstanding condition, no crimping or gouging. Oh my God, I could just fondle that strap all day. The buckle, as with almost every other part of a Parmigiani watch, made by one of the Parmigiani family companies. So while not all of the companies exist under one roof, they all exist within Michel Parmigiani's group. So Parmigiani is a dispersed but integrated manufacturer, including pieces like buckles and cases and bracelets. You can see the teardrop profile matching the teardrop profile of this white gold case. And then you get very close and you can see how this case is made. A beautifully sharp seam between the case and the lug. Everything's high polish. We have a fully diamond set bezel. So we have 74 diamonds, 0.8043 carats, and a genuine ruby cabochon on the crown. Now, I understand mother of pearl and diamonds, but this is not a lady's watch. This is for a man who wants to live large, which is why we have mother of pearl rather than diamonds on the dial. What I love about mother of pearl is the depth and chatoyancy of it. It has prismatic qualities, queuing up all sorts of colors across the spectrum, but also creating the impression of depth. Now the hands are a fusion style, sort of a hybrid of Dauphine and an alpha hand. And while this is not a sports watch exactly, it does feature a little bit of luminescence, so you can roughly gauge the time. We have white gold hands, white gold date frame, white gold polished individual indices, and a polished bezel framing the flying tourbillon. As a 1-minute tourbillon, it can be used as the seconds hand. It's free sprung with the adjustments done using the variable inertia eccentric screws on the balance rim, so all timing is done using those, making this a watch that'll take a precise adjustment and then also hold it in the face of concussions. Free sprung is better for both accuracy and durability. You can see that the finishing of the tourbillon structure is artisanal and that it's beaten away at a nice and charming 3 hertz, or 21,600 vibrations per hour. It is a flying tourbillon because there's no upper bridge to block your view of the tourbillon, a flying tourbillon invented in the 20s by Glashütte watchmaker Alfred Helwig. Turning it all over, you can see this movie-worthy movement. I just said movie, even though this is a movement. I should know better by now. But this is a watch with a movement that's broad. So I mentioned it's 3.4 millimeters thick, and that's very impressive for an automatic flying tourbillon. But it is also large, so it's properly sized for the case. At 32 millimeters in diameter. We have a platinum micro rotor energizing a 42-hour power reserve. We have 5-position adjustment, which is the high horology and chronometer standard. You can see it pivots on 29 joules. There's a sort of vague or wave pattern on the rotor, engine turning or perlage on the base plate, a sort of ripple-like concentric circular pattern of Côte de Genève. You can see that the bevels are likely started mechanically but finished with a handheld buffing tool to achieve this rounded mirrored aesthetic. And then you have the same type of polished beveling inside all the jewel sinks. The tourbillon is broadly mounted on a bearing base rather than a jewel pivot. We have broadly spaced ceramic bearings for efficiency and stability against shock. All screw heads are high polished. And one feature I want to shout out, one of the reasons this watch wears so well on a small wrist and yet looks so integrated, there is a recess in the case band. So you can see how the case back is flatted out and the mid case has a little revetment in its side to allow the strap a full range of motion. So you have this very close coupled look. It doesn't look like an old dive watch with a straight bar junction. This is very, very countersunk and clean and integrated, but you have the full range of motion because of that little recess in the case flank. 30 meters water resistant, though it's not a sports watch, and you can see Parmigiani doesn't want amateur watchmakers messing around, which is why proprietary screws are used. You can also see that we have a solarization on the ratchet wheel and satination on the individual wheels. It is a great looking, artisanally crafted and finished movement. If you love this watch, reach out to Team Mosso at the 1916company.com for purchase and pricing details.